going on, all of you sexy, gorgeous, beautiful, wonderful gaming legends out there? Holy Scrafty, you are one big boy. I just wanted to make sure I got a chance to do my intro. So, as you guys are probably about to notice, I have 100% correctly guessed his entire team. We tried to do this earlier in the week, but we ran into the issue where everyone's internet was just kind of buggy. I don't know if it was mine or if it was Plaza or what, but we decided to reschedule. Had to jump into a meeting. Things are running kind of late, and so we just pushed it till today. So, kind of a rematch. I was up 6-5. Spoilers. But we just decided to do a clean, even start. Same Pokemon, different leads, but just a clean break across the board, and just see how it goes this time around. Just to be fair, and really try to bring about a cleaner result than trying to recreate and keep it exciting for the fans. So, going up against the Beneficta. With Zygarde, Scrafty, Heatran, Mega Pidgeot, Uxie, and Roserade. Here's my team. We have Hydreigon, Defog, U-turn for some momentum, Earth Power to deal with that. That poopy little Heatran that we hate so much. With some Iapa Berry for some extra health, and Levitate, of course, to miss those pesky ground moves and give me a free switch in. I would say on Zygarde, but Zygarde can hit me. So, we have the beautiful, wonderful China. I'm gonna go for some Psychium Z shenanigans here. Gonna go for some Trick Z. Try to get some double speed. That is Hidden Power Ice. I didn't want to risk the misses with Blizzard. So the best result here is to just kind of chip away at things with Volt Switch and Hidden Power Ice until I can come in on like Uxie, Trick over, or run Z Trick, and then double up my speed and just kind of sweep through everything else once Heatran's gone, because I'll outspeed, and that should pretty much solve the match from there. So we're just going to hold this in the back, and then once Heatran's down, I'll sack something to bring in this, and then get the Psychium Z off to get the speed boost and just kind of sweep through everything else. So we'll see how that goes, but that is at the moment the plan. We're bringing Megakagaskai, hopefully successfully this time. Drain Punch for some recovery, Shadow Claw for coverage, Facade in case we get any sort of funky Toxics or T-Spikes or anything along those lines from Roserade, just to give us a little bit more added oomph to the team, and then Ice Punch to deal primarily with Zygarde, Roserade, and Mega Pidgeot. He has quite a glaring weakness to Ice right now. Which is fortunate because we have our Rotom Fridge coming to the table. Then we have pretty much this is gonna be my like clean sweeper or my like primary for chip. I'm not quite sure what I want to do with it yet. I'm waiting to see how the match goes, but the Expert Belt really allows me to just kind of sweep through everything that is Hidden Power Ground to deal with Heatran. Obviously, the coverage is there for everything else. This allows me to deal with Roserade, allows me to get the boost. Moonblast absolutely destroys Scrafty and Zygarde, so if I can get, like, one Quiver Dance off, I actually think I outspeed Mega Pidgeot as it is. Mega Pidgeot ends up at 190. Rabombi is 191, so yes, I am perfectly poised to outspeed Mega Pidgeot every instance. So hopefully it doesn't have something like Quick Attack that ends up like ruining all my fun. But that's what we're sitting. That's what we got. And then Vaporeon is going to be my lead. Just looking at his team across the board, it really does present me the best options in terms of coverage. And nothing's really super effective against it, but I deal great chip damage to everything else. Once Roserade goes down, I can start slinging Toxics pretty freely, Roars to prevent setups, especially on like Zygarde or Scrafty, and the Ice Beam deals with Zygarde as well as the Mega Pidgeot. So, and then last but not least, we have some hazard control. Heat Proof. This is kind of a hard counter to his Heatran, in that I'm heat proofed with EQ. I have Rocks for some added chip damage, Zen Headbutt for the Roserade, and then Arrow Ball really just kind of smokes. It does some big damage, and then Lefties for some recovery. So that's what we got. We're going to go ahead and see how the match plays out, and I will see all you beautiful, wonderful, sexy, gorgeous gaming legends out on the battlefield. All right, ladies and gentlemen, jumping right in here with the squad. And we're going to see what we can do here. Bring in the sick battle music for you guys. Just took a wonderful little nap before this. It's just weird to be battling in sunlight, you know, as the summer goes on. And, I keep battling people from different time zones. My life just gets infinitely better in doing these battles at a reasonable time. Shouldn't be any surprises there for him. Ooh, the Rotoms are genderless. Did not know that. As is Bronzong. Interesting. Alright, man. It's the same mods as last time, bud. Shouldn't be too many hard decisions here. With any luck, we'll get a Scald Burn that stays on Scrafty. I wish there was like some sort of like water volt switch, you know, in terms of like you use it like a, like if you were to call it like jet pool or like tide ebb or something, and it like hits and then like you pull out as a Pokemon for some momentum. Like that'd be so sick to me. Hopefully, they get some more momentum based moves in Gen 8. Fingers crossed. Got that sick battle music going for all you legends out there. Starting right off with Heatran. All right, same plan. Okay. Heatran last time I just saw Rocks from, so I'm totally fine with just going right out of the gate and firing off a Scald. He's going to go for Rocks. I have Defog on Hydreigon. And this gives us a good opportunity to get things going for ourselves. This is Shuckaburied. I'm well aware of that from our previous match. As for how well defensive he is, we're going to go ahead and wait and see what that looks like. Just fingers crossed that things... No surprises, man. Luckily, Heatran's pretty one-dimensional. He potentially could trap and kill with, like, if he's Toxic, Stealth Rock, Protect, and, like, the ability to trap me with, what is it, like, Magma Storm. So, just praying there's nothing crazy in that regard. So he's just going to stay in and get his rocks up, which is fine. Hydreigon deals with these pretty easily and can then U-turn out, so I'm not too worried about this start. That's some decent damage, right around where I wanted it to be. And then I can pretty freely hit Scald again. If Roserade has... I've seen Leech Seed and Shadow Ball. Instead of Hidden Power Fire, if you are Leaf Storm, that does potentially kill me. So I'm just going to fire off another Scald. Maybe we get lucky, get a burn on anything that comes in, and then that'll give me a free switch in to... So he withdraws. He's going to go Roserade. Should have gone Ice Beam. Yep, Luxray, Roserade. So that's going to be Scald. Potentially some big damage. Not really. Do we get the burn at least? We do not. Okay, so there's the Black Sludge that we knew was there previously. This gives me a nice opportunity to just kind of freely go into... I'm thinking Hydreigon. But I could also be wrong. Yeah, I mean, Hydreigon does relatively well. If I'm expecting a Leaf Storm, we can also go into Kong. Mega Kongus Kong. Nope, that hurts a lot. And I'm taking rocks damage on top of that. Bronzong does really well here. And I can just Zen Headbutt. So we're going to go into Bronzong. Yeah, that's fine. He's going to Shadow Ball, anticipating this switch. If he Leaf Storms, I'll be even happier. That's less damage on us. We do have the leftovers for recovery. There's the Leech Seed. Okay, I'm all right with that. That's fine. That's fine, dude. All right, so we have two opportunities. I can either throw up my own set of rocks here, or I can just go straight for the kill with Zen Headbutt. I think he stays in, knowing he has Shadow Ball. And I know the Zen Headbutt could potentially OHKO here, so I'm just going to go for it. If he decides to stay in, if he switches to Scrafty, it's a little bit of a problem, but I don't think he will. I think, based on our previous match, he stayed in and tried to Shadow Ball me twice. Now that he has the Leech Seed set up, oh, he withdraws. Who are you going to go into? Please don't be Scrafty. Dang it! Oh, no. He gets a free move here, and he's going to get a free bulk up, so... that's fine. This is problematic now. As Bronzong can do literally nothing. Wait, that's not my Bronzong. Bronzong. There we go. I'm gonna toss a Toxic. I don't have Toxic on this set. Okay, I need to deal with Scrafty. Let's see. Vaporeon really kind of lets him get set up. Bombi absolutely destroys him. I don't know what his other move is. Knockoff is going to hurt. I'm going to go into Vapor, to here. He can't knock this off, so Room Frost. He's going to go for knockoff. Can't take this from me. That's fine. Then I'm going to Volt Switch out. Get some chip. Got to be real careful of the rocks there. So much for my like Rotom double speed at the end of the day. I'm hoping this prompts a switch of the into potentially Zygarde, but I don't think he would bring in Zygarde on me. If he does, I'm just gonna go Vaporeon. I gotta get rid of these rocks is really what this comes down to, and I can't do it with Hydreigon because I should have just gone Hydreigon first. Drain Punch absolutely destroys me. It would have been really nice if I had just anticipated the switch into Roserade, gone into Hydreigon, or anticipated the switch into Scrafty, rather, when I went for the Zen Headbutt, and then brought in Hydreigon, defogged, U-turned. Well, actually, no, I would have had to do it earlier because I can't... I don't want to defog in front of Scrafty because he can do like 50% damage to me. Plus, we take the rocks damage when we come in, so... he knows I'm Z-moved. I think he's worried about what happens. So, I'm going to use Volt Switch. That's some decent chip. I'm going to go into Rabombi. I'm hoping he thinks he can set up with... this is going to take some big damage on rocks. He might try and... What are you doing here? Drain Punch. Okay, so that's going to do like nothing. It's going to be awesome. Sweet. Okay. So, Rabombi across the board. I can get a Quiver Dance off here. Which would be amazing. Trying to see if I kill Roserade. Roserade's taken some damage. Actually, Roserade's back at full after the Leech Seed. So if I boost my special attack by 1 with a Quiver Dance, I can kill Roserade with a Psychic. Okay. I mean, he has to swap out, right? I mean, he might go Heatran. Yeah, I'm going to Quiver Dance. He withdraws. That gets me the free Quiver. He probably goes Heatran here. No, he goes Roserade. Okay, that's fine. +1 special attack, +1 speed, +1 special defense. Alright, let's fingers crossed. Psychic Expert Belt should kill here. I'm going to be very upset if it doesn't. It does! Awesome! Okay, so there goes Roserade. And we are a +1 Ribombee across the board here. Obviously can't hold a candle to Heatran, and I think he knows that. But we can always swap into Vaporeon. I can't hold a candle to... Well, I outspeed Mega Pidgeot, but... and get, like, some big damage off on it. I just don't know how essential Ribombee is at this point. I mean, obviously, it's a great Scrafty counter, and I think it's honestly my only Scrafty counter. So until Scrafty dies, I think I need to keep this safe. It's going to outspeed anything that's Scarfed on his team. I'm just trying to add all the calcs up here across the board to see what we're dealing with. I'd have to double hit Uxie. We murder Scrafty. Okay, we still have the Expert Belt, which is great. I just got to be careful. I don't have the rocks up for the added damage. If I did, I knew Pidgeot would be in range. I could have something like HP Ice that he's not familiar with. It could be HP Steel. It could be HP... Okay, there's Bird Jesus. Okay, so that's going to be Mega Pidgeot coming on in. I outspeed it. Normally, a +1 Moonblast, even with no investment on his part, does 75 to 90%. So I'm going to go Bronzong, I think, here, as he really can't touch me, and I get rocks up. So we're going to go Bronzong. I think that's the best play here. It's unfortunate I don't have any form of momentum to get me out of here to get some added chip, but I can bring in B back later and just deal with everything. So he's going to stay in. Probably going to Heat Proof, maybe Hurricane. U-turn would be some decent momentum, but it doesn't do much to me. He uses Hurricane. This should be about 20%. If he's max special attack, he is. Not very effective. There's the leftovers for me. Okay, so we're going to toss up rocks. And then I'm going to start doing Gyro Balls here. Gyro Balls. Gyroscopic Destruction. He withdraws. There goes my rocks up for free. There's Raw Sauce, which is Heatran, which I'm totally fine with. Because I know I can kill him. Okay, Bronzong. I have my rocks. And we're just going to go for the Earthquake here. I know he's Shuckaburied, but I can live 2 Flamethrowers. It's even worse. Yep. He's Shucked. This should potentially still kill. We'll find out. And it does not, but I can get a second one. And I pretty much accomplished everything that I needed to with Bronzong. He has the rocks up. He kills with this next EQ. And that takes Heatran off, which is a big threat. Really the only thing that counters Ribombee. I should potentially outspeed the rest of his team now, as long as he's not Scarf Zygarde. Which I don't know why he would be, but you never know. That's the wrong Zygarde. Devil's Dragon Dance, sure. Okay. Yes. Even at, well, 95 times 1.5. No, even if it's Scarfed Zygarde, what is his max speed at Zygarde? It's 161 times 1.5. Yeah, he'd outspeed me. Okay. Good to know. We got some... Just some things to be careful of. He uses Earth Power. This might kill me. Does not! Awesome! Way to go, Bronzong! Okay, there goes Heatran. Oh, I'm so happy about that. Way to go. Way to go, Bronzong! Living the EQ. Dude, Bronzong's abilities are so freaking nice. I mean, you have Levitate and Heat Proof. Like, bruh. Not only do you live the Earth Power, but you also the super effective damage of a Flamethrower. Like, you can just change the set and the ability depending on what you're going up against. Like, it's fantastic. I'm a big freaking fan. So, the only things I need to figure out is what items Uxie is holding and what item Zygarde is holding. Hopefully he brings in Zygarde here in just 1,000 Arrows. Anything that comes in, I'm just going to go for the Gyro Ball just to get sacked off here. And then I think I can safely bring in Heatran, or Hydreigon. Unless he starts trying to, like, Dragon Dance like freaking crazy, and then we can just go Vaporeon. Actually, I might just go Vaporeon after this. I should go Vaporeon after this and start just spamming Scalds. Hopefully get some burns, maybe an Ice Beam off on Hydreigon, or on Zygarde. So there's Bird's Jesus. He should Heat Wave here. Hurricane potentially kills me. There's the stones. That's what I like to see. I hope you just kill me here, dude. That's what I'm hoping for. I don't know if you're going to go for a Defog. He uses Hurricane. Okay, I should die. In theory, yes. Okay, there goes Bronzong. That's fine. Now, we have two options here. Rabombi is the only thing that outspeeds. Moonblast does not kill now that I'm not boosted. So, I'm going to go Vaporeon. Yes, 100% going to go Vaporeon and go Ice Beam here. What do we go? Mega Kang. And I finally get to actually unleash my Mega. Yeah, we're going to go Mega Kang. We're going to go Mega Kang. I get to bring in my Mega. Get a free Mega without taking damage. It's lovely. That's what you love to see. Beautiful, wonderful fight. Mega Evolve. Ice Punch. He withdraws. Who do you go into? You go into Uxie. This is going to hurt. And then we have Shadow Claw to finish this out. So Ice Punch should do about... He might try to use Yawn. The Rocks damage is great. That puts him with... Oh, wow. Rocky Helmet? Dude. Wow, that's some BS. Okay. Well, now we know what item's on that. That's fine. You know what? As long as I can bring down Uxie, I'm okay. So he's Rocky Helmet. That's smart, man. That's so hard. Like, to have to deal with. Getting physically hit twice. Ooh, nice, little bee. Little buddy. You use U-turn. That should kill me. It does not. Wonderful. Well. Okay, so he's close to dead. Potentially dies coming in on rocks the next time. I outspeed anything else that comes in. Bird Jesus actually is just going to U-turn out and kill me here. But he's going to take another 50 from rocks. Or another 25 from rocks. A U-turn does about 13% damage to my current speed build. I'm at 23 health, 12%. So it does 11.3 to 13.5 if he has max speed over max attack. Fingers freaking crossed we live this. If he does anything other... Okay, never mind. I thought he was just going to U-turn out. That's fine. That's fine. Hydreigon can come in now. Wow, Hurricane does a lot. Okay, we're going to go Vaporeon then, actually. Vaporeon across the board. Dude, my Mega Kang, like, everyone just throws a Rocky Helmet up, dude. Like, without the ability to use Seismic Toss for, like, just some big boy damage, it's obnoxious how much I need to worry. Okay, that's Vaporeon across the board. Yep, we're just going to sling a Toxic here. Obviously, he knows he dies to Ice Beam. Ooh, he uses Roost. Well, this will put a stop on that real quick. That's fine. Way to go. Use Toxic. Awesome. So, Bird Jesus has Roost and Hurricane. I've not seen the other moves, but this will help counteract your wanting to just sit there all freaking day. But nice way to get rid of the rocks damage, man. I approve. I'm going to Ice Beam. Vaporeon's fat enough to just sit in front of everything else. He withdraws. Takes rocks damage to Uxie. Oh, Scrafty, actually. Okay, there's rocks to Scrafty. Some added damage there. There's the Ice Beam. He's probably going to start trying to bulk up here. I'm going to just hit Roar. Get him out of here. And then hopefully he can just keep bringing Mons in on rocks. Which would be awesome. So... I'm going to hit Roar. He's probably Shed Skin. There's really no point in going for the Toxic. So there's Roar. And drags out. Ooh, Uxie. Big rocks damage. Big bonus right there. Okay, and then we can just kind of freely Scald. He probably outspeeds me here, but he knows he comes... Aha! Well played. Well played. Okay. Well, that takes care of that wall on my part. But there is going to go down his Uxie. And he's mitigated my leftovers and gotten some added damage off on me. So, I still outlive a lot of his team. I really need to... I feel like I need to hold Vaporeon in the back for Zygarde. Okay, there's Scrafty again. Probably going to go for the bulk up. Drain Punch. Okay. Really shouldn't do too much. He's likely Shed Skin. I haven't seen the Intimidate. But if he is Shed Skin, I'm fingers crossed that it takes a while. And at least holds on to it for a bit. Nice. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Alright, we're gonna go for the Scald. I should die this next time, which I'm fine with, honestly. Some decent damage. There's the Shed Skin. Okay. Thought that might be coming. So we only really got the one turn of poison. I should have just gone for the added damage of the Scalding twice. We're going to die here. I don't want to go Hydreigon. As much as I want to get rid of these rocks for Rabombi to come in and sweep, I might just go Rotom. No, Volt Switch doesn't kill him, man. This is really annoying. Kind of have to bring in Rabombi. I just don't want to bring in Rabombi on rocks. It's my biggest issue right now. Because if I bring Rabombi in on rocks, I can't do a Quiver Dance in front of this thing. So he shed skin. He withdraws. I mean, he's gonna sack Bird Jesus here, potentially? Where are you at health-wise? 25%. Okay, Vaporeon's dead from the Toxic from Uxie. 3v3. He uses Hurricane. This is going to hurt. But should pop my Iapa Berry. Oh, no. I got confused, dude. Please just fight through it and defog. Please fight through it and defog. Fight through it and defog. Yes! Oh, thank God. Whoo! Okay. That's fine. And we can just U-turn. Casey tries to swap out. Oh, that's huge. That's huge. He might go Scrafty here, which would be amazing. If you go Scrafty here, I can U-turn into Rabombi, get a Quiver Dance off, and then sweep. Because all I need is one Quiver Dance to guarantee that if your Zygarde or Scarf, that I can Moonblast it. And then I can finish everything off from there. He has nothing else to throw rocks up. I've cleared the hazards for Rotom. I've cleared the hazards for Rabombi. I can do what I need to do now. It's unfortunate that I don't get the double speed. This might kill me. I don't think it does. Doesn't. Okay. And we get confused again. That's crazy. I mean, we fought through both of them. This should kill. It does not. That's unfortunate. All right. Mega Pidgeot versus Rotom. Frost. Heat Wave kills me. I'm at 63 out of 133. Puts me at 57. So I live a Hurricane. I do not live... Alright, we're just going to get cheeky. That's fine. I'm going to come in. He dies to Toxic. So... that works for me. That's perfect. Alright. Okay. Zygarde versus Rotom. Frost. Okay, Rotom Frost versus Scrafty now. Okay, Drain Punch kills me. Puts his health back up all the way. I could try to trick the Psychium Z over for double speed. If he goes Drain Punch, I pretty much die. I'm not worried, though. I'm just going to kind of... I think I'm going to go for the HP. I think we just go for the Discharge. We should outspeed. I could potentially get a Paralyze here. I know he's just going to Drain Punch and kill me, but I can bring in Ribombee. I'd rather get the damage off. Potentially scare him out. I should have gone for an HP Ice. I think that would have been the better middle ground play. Maybe he's trying to force a U-turn. Maybe he goes for a Bulk Up. If he goes for a Bulk Up, I can just hit him twice, I think. Or Volt Switch out. We still have Hydreigon. Fortunately, 2 of my 3 Pokemon left right now are weak to Ice, or weak to Fighting, which is one of the predominant types of Scrafty. He has 2 Dark Fighting. Makes him 4 times weak to Fairy, but we're getting there, people. This is a good match. A lot of middle ground plays. Not a lot of predicting necessary. A couple of predicts on my part that could have gone better. I'm just curious what he does here. If he goes for a Bulk Up, I'm going to be pretty upset that I didn't Z trick for the double speed. But I already outspeed him. So there's the Discharge. Some added damage there. He uses Drain Punch. That'll kill me. That's fine. He gets his health back, but not all of it. Now we're down to a 2v2. And I get to bring in Ribombee. So, 1 Quiver Dance and I win. Yes. Though, does the Quiver Dance... No, I need the speed, not the Expert Belt nature side of things. He uses Knockoff. That's fine. Okay, if I don't have an Expert Belt... That still kills Scrafty. Oh, come on, dude. All right, you sexy, gorgeous, beautiful, wonderful gaming legends. We're going to talk about what happened. So we disconnected. Match had literally 2 to 3 moves left. There was a debate as to whether I was going to Quiver Dance one more time to mitigate any... the loss of the Expert Belt so that I could actually kill Zygarde in one hit. Unfortunately, having talked to J-Rix, I lost. We theory crafted it out, regardless of what happened. Had I not Quiver Danced and Moon Blasted the Scrafty, Scrafty would have died. I would have had 64% health left. Zygarde would have come in healthy. No rocks on the field. Zygarde outspeeds... Actually, no. Ooh, hang on. Hydreigon would have come in. No. Never mind. Never mind. Okay. There's no set of circumstances in which I win. Because, he had E-Speed. So, had I just, Moonblasted right away, kept the Expert Belt, and just took a gamble on whether or not he had, any... priority, or had a speed item or some sort of damage mitigating berry, the Expert Belt would have done, it would have been a 12.5% chance that I O-code and after E-Speed, because I had 64% health prior to the knockoff. So if I had just killed right away, not Quiver Danced, hadn't lost my Expert Belt, and just killed Scrafty outright, I would have had a whopping 12.5% chance to OHKO his Zygarde set, which had 44 HP investment and nothing else. So, I'm just going to give him the win. We talked it out. My goal likely would have been to Quiver Dance a second time. Even if I had just Moonblasted, I still was at, I'd lost 40 health, so I was at 47, and I was at 34%. So E-Speed would have killed me. If I hadn't Quiver Dance, if I'd killed outright, it would have taken 2 E-Speeds to kill me, and he would have killed me regardless. There was a 12.5% chance that I won. After I Quiver Danced and took the damage, E-Speed 100% kills me. Hydreigon has extremely low health as well. And that was a 100% chance to kill me as well. I had 21 health on Hydreigon. So, E-Speed versus Hydreigon at 21 health is also an immediate kill. So, no set of circumstances in which I win outside of a 12.5% chance. The odds have never been in my favor in regards to Pokemon, so I'm just going to chalk this up as a learning experience and a hell of a match, so hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, be sure to check out J-Rix. He's going to try to mishmash some sort of recording from my end, as because of the disconnect, he did not get any gameplay. So, if you guys go show him some love, I'd greatly appreciate it. And I guess we're 0-3 for the UBL. Sweet. Summer season starting off strong. We'll see what happens next week. Peace out.